Good afternoon, everyone. Um, my name's Tanay. I'm here representing ASI Alliance. So, I'm personally from Fetch. So, during this workshop, we'll be going over some information about each of the partners. Following that, I'll be talking about Fetch, overview on our tech stack. We also have Christian from Ocean, who's going to talk about Ocean. And the second half of the workshop would be Raj. He would be showing you some demos on how you can use ASI as a consumer. So we'll be sharing technical docs and other examples on the Discord. Feel free to drop by at the booth and ask us questions specific to your use case and whatever you're hacking. Okay, so ASI is an alliance formed by these four companies. So we have Singularity.net, Fetch.ai, Ocean, and Kudos. I'll talk about like what each of the parts or each of the partners do and how they contribute towards our goal towards making ASI. So Singularity.net or SingularityNET provides provides us with a way to create knowledge graphs. So they have a system where you can create nodes and add knowledge and in the form of a graph. We have some examples with them, which we'll be sharing with you after this workshop. Um, yeah. As for Fetch AI, we'll be seeing a full overview, but we are trying to build an agent marketplace and discovery layer where you can come in as a user, ask your questions, and we should be able to find the agent that does the task for you. And then in the future, you should be able to monetize these agents and interact with them. For Ocean, I would like to call up Christian. So
Cool. Ocean Protocol is a suite of tools for the open data economy between smart contracts that allow you to tokenize your data sets and exchange payments for them using permissionless smart contracts. And then using compute the data allows you to sell privacy preserving computation so people can train models and share data without having to let that data be out to the public. And then to kind of make this easier for the developers, we have a fully integrated system called Ocean Node, which helps to make it easier for developers to build by bundling services like indexing on chain. So you can make your app fast while still unlocking the benefits of kind of like on chain.
and finally, we have Kudos. So Kudos provides infrastructure to run these agents essentially. So we'll be porting over our code onto their platform in the future. So let's get an overview of Fetch AI. So our tech stack mainly involves these three pillars. The first is UAgents, which is our agent framework where you can create agents using our Python SDK. The next bit is Agentverse, which is a marketplace where you can register your agents. And the final bit is ASI. So this is an LLM as well as a discovery layer. So when you as a user come in, you can ask your questions. We'll try to match the question or task with an agent that can perform it. So obviously we also have like rankings and ways of changing the search based on how well your agents do. So we are handling all of that. So you as a user can just come in and ask a question, or if you're a developer building agents, you can come in and build your agent, and you have essentially distribution and discovery through our platform. So let's see what each of the platforms or each of the pillars looks like. So UAgents is our framework. After you build your agents using UAgents, this is what the page would look like. So you can fill in this README. So this README contains metadata about your agent. So what it does, some sample inputs, outputs, and some use cases. Another thing you can see here is ratings. So you can see what the rating for your agent is, and your goal as a developer of these agents should be to maximize this. The way to do that is make sure your agent gives good outputs, has a good readme. There are multiple factors, and we have something called as an SEO coach that you can see on the agents page to help you do that. And you can also see the number of interactions your agent has. So more the interactions, usually better the rating, but in the future, when we turn on monetization, we already have the, I guess, the work done for that. uh, Once you turn monetization on, based on the number of interactions, your agents gets paid. um, as for agent was, this is a marketplace. You can come in and just search for whatever you want to look for, and there'll be a list of agents, and you can see how many interactions they have, what their ratings are, and based on that, use those agents. And finally, we have ASI. So ASI is an LLM and agent discovery layer, like I mentioned. So you as a user can come in, ask your query, and ASI will reason and try to look for an agent that does the task for you. Um, you'll see a bit more about this in the next bit from Raj, which would be, yeah. So I'm handing over the mic to Raj.
Yeah. Hi guys. So, uh, sh- giving you a little bit overview of how we build agents on our marketplace. So basically, we are not an agent framework, but we are an agent marketplace. So what does it mean is anyone can build agents using the top frameworks like LangChain, CrewAI, Autogen, or OpenAI SDK, or Google A2A, or MCPs for that matter. So they can take all these frameworks and wrap it around our framework called UAgents. Once you wrap an agent around UAgent, what happens is this agent joins a network. That's our Fed blockchain. So all the agents that are on this blockchain can communicate with each other, discover each other, and talk with each other. Basically, send messages, transact between each other. That's the entire goal. So build any agents with any other framework and wrap it around with UAgents. Once you wrap it around with UAgents, it gets registered on our marketplace. What does it mean by registering on our marketplace is it is registering on our network, basically FET network. And once it is discovered, registered, all these agents, like there are millions of agents, right? So many people are building agents using different frameworks, but how do we bring all of them together? Only way is put it on a network, and once they are on the network, they can talk to each other, communicate with each other. And let's say I'm building a travel agent using CrewAI, and someone is building a booking agent using LangChain. How does this both communicate using the network? That's the entire point of our marketplace and UAgents framework. And next is, once all these agents are on the marketplace, we have the discovery layer called ASI1. That ASI1 is the LLM which discovers all the agents based on the query dynamically. So how does it differ from the existing LLMs like ChatGPT, Anthropic, sorry, Claude, or something? So these things, Claude and OpenAI, what they give answer based on the trained data, right? How ASI differs is that it goes and fetches the right agent from the marketplace. So let's say someone has developed a very specialized agent based on a protein structure. And if you go to ChatGPT and ask predict a protein structure for me, it doesn't predict it because it does not have access to some specialized agent. But our ASA1 will have access to specialized agent because someone has built this agent on the marketplace, and our ASI will go and search for the right agent based on the query. As you've seen, each agent has a readme, right? So each agent has a readme like this, and based on the readme, the our LLM will find the right agent for that particular task and get the task done. So let me show you this in action. So this is someone built this agent called Bolt's 2 biological structure prediction agent and put it on our marketplace. Now, when you query something like this on the ASI LLM, it will directly give you the structure because it is accessing the marketplace, and you can visualize the structure. Let me actually show you the marketplace. So this is the marketplace where you can find different agents, and all these agents are discoverable on the ASI. So I'll go to the ASI LLM actually. So this is the ASI LLM interface. We also have a mobile app for this, And here we have something called agent search. Once we turn on the agent search and search for anything, any query, then it will go and find the right agent for that. So for example, I'll show you a simple. I switched on the agent toggle and I'm asking. So what happens when I ask that? It goes and reasons that it needs to find an agent that is suitable for this particular action on the marketplace. And once it finds the right agent, it will execute that particular logic whichever the developer has done. So as you see, it is saying I've searched across agent words for agents capable of fulfilling your request for this one. The query yielded 7 agents across the domain specific, and it has found one agent. It is called GIF agent, and it is giving like that. So like this, developers can build any agents they want and put it on the marketplace, and whenever the user queries that particular query related to this agent, the agent will get used and the developer can monetize it as an agent as a service. That's one thing. And other thing is we have business agents. So let's say someone as a business wants to develop an agent and put it on the marketplace. So here the query is little blurry, but I'll show you. So someone asked, I need to get my car serviced in Hinkley, and now it is going and searching for agents that are on the marketplace related to this car service, and it has found an agent called SNR Autos and Tires. It's a business agent. So someone has deployed this agent, and this agent knows entirely about the business of this particular car service. And it has started using that agent. Yeah, one more important thing is once you found an agent, they can do at the rate and at the rate the agent name and then ask the query. So let's say someone has built an agent, and the user actually knows about this agent, so you don't have to go and dynamically search for it. Just like on Twitter or someone, how you tag some particular person, here you can tag an agent and then directly ask the query if you know the agent name already. So I tagged this agent and I'm giving the my car. It is asked, can you please confirm your vehicle registration number? I gave the vehicle registration number, and the user it found the user vehicle information based on the registration number, and it is asking us to confirm if the user is the right person. And once the vehicle details are given, it has found some like exactly 5 available dates for the service appointment, and all details are confirmed. And also after that, once the details are confirmed, the person can also pay it directly through the interface. So the service appointment for so and so particular date and time is confirmed, and after that the person can actually pay. So directly it generates the link for the payment, and the person will be able to pay. So this is one type of payment where agent is being used as a service, and other type of payment is agent to agent payment. So one agent can transact with the other agent based on some allocated amount. That is another use case that we are coming up with. Yeah, so basically I hope you understood the entire end-to-end solution of our framework, then the marketplace, then the discovery layer, that is ASI one. Then now, yeah, we are open to questions. You can, yeah. Sorry, can you repeat that? Oh, for the hackathon? So as a for the hackathon, you can build agents. build. Sorry. Yeah, we have also the other partners like Ocean Protocol and SingularityNET. Using Ocean Protocol, you can like get some data sets and build an agent, which is like using Ocean Protocol, or like without, if you don't want to use Ocean Protocol or Singularity, if you want to build only a particular AI agent, you can build that and put it on the marketplace. And for the objective is we want to see if your agent is discoverable on the ASI one, and if it is a very good application. Yeah. Uh, Ocean Protocol, you mean? Uh, yeah, Ocean Protocol. You can. The reasoning engine of ASI one. Yeah, yeah.
So okay, so we are technically from Fetch, so we are not really experts on this. But from what I have understood, SingularityNet has its own language called Meta, where you can define like nodes and like what points to what. So we have an example which we can share with you guys, which is for like diseases and symptoms and treatments. So you can come in and represent that data as a knowledge graph where you come in and say, okay, I have cold, and it will try to like go through the knowledge graph and figure out what the treatments are. Or you could give a set of symptoms and then see where they those point to and what disease they point to. So I guess looking at the example would be a bit more I would make it a bit more intuitive and easy to understand. But that's what we have. So yeah. So y- yeah, so we are basically looking for you to build something as Fetch. We are looking at you to build an AI agent that is discoverable on our ASI LLM. You would get a lot more points in the judging if you use the other partners, and we are encouraging that. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so you can build everything locally on your system, and then if you're happy with it, you can upload things onto Agentverse. For security reasons, all packages are not allowed on Agentverse. So if if your package is not allowed, you can run it on your local machine, and that can be connected to ASI as well. So you have mechanisms to do that. Yep.
I'm not sure if I just missed it. When you put in a query into the fetch part, it seems to find the relevant agent really fast.
No, so I guess for the demo we have trimmed out a bit of the part, but it has some reasoning bit where, like, if you saw in the demo, it just showed like the full reasoning. Actually, it will like stream out the response and it will go through that. We just trimmed that so that it's quicker to show during the demo.
So it wasn't that there was very specific key phrases, it was just really good at finding the right one.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you try something different, like it doesn't need to be this exact phrase that he typed in. You can just play around with the platform and yeah, test it out. Any other questions, like something you guys are building and you want to find out how you can build that? Yeah. Yes. So we have so for the LLM, if you just want to use it like you would use the other LLMs, there is an API that we provide. And we also have internally, it's yet to be published, but we also have an API to use the agents through the API. Like, so it won't just be like a chat completion, it would also be using the agents. So if you're planning to use that, come to our booth, we can provide that to you.